Hi everyone, it's Heidi from Flutter by Heidi, back again with another Celebration project for you. And this is where Celebration Saturday, although who knows, this could be out on another day, where I share how you can use some of the items you can earn for free during January and February. So this is all about the paper, and this little box came about. I used to make these using origami, but it used to really bug me with having the kind of creases, and also that when you open it, it kind of anyway, I'll show you that in a minute. It's using this paper. So this is lovely paper for free. You get 4 different designs, 48 sheets when you spend £45 or more. One side bubbles in 2 different colourways. So we've got Granny Apple Green and Blackberry Bliss. Then an ombre in Granny Apple Green and Blackberry Bliss. Then we've got Bermuda Bay bubbles and along with Rococo Rose, and then Bermuda Bay ombre along with Rococo Rose on ombre on the reverse. Those are the papers I'm going to be using. This is the box I'm going to create. Now this is it's based on an origami box, and obviously with origami you don't normally do any gluing, but it kind of used to bug me that 2 things: that when you folded it in, you got sort of flaps of paper all over the place, which meant it wasn't very useful, and the person couldn't kind of reuse it. So I wanted to make that held its form a little bit more. So actually what I've done is it's more of a folded box than origami, and it was really kind of thinking about what I did when I made these boxes here with the sort of lovely star top on it as well. So it kind of came out, the inspiration kind of came out of all sorts of things. Yeah, but that's what we're going to make. So as you can see, it folds in on itself, ties up with whatever ribbon you happen to have. I've got quite a narrow ribbon, and I've used quite a narrow punch as well, and it just ties closed, and just you could add a tag onto that, and I just really wanted to share it because I thought it was really cute and a lovely way to use the paper. So that's what I'm going to make. So you'll need your scoreboard, and obviously there are lots of tutorials out there for the origami version, but I thought, hey, you know, let's go for something we're using our trimmer so we don't get those nasty ones. So I'm going to work in inches because it saves trimming it. I will put the dimensions on for in metric as well, or I'll try and do them as I go through. So the first thing you're going to do is actually score at 1.5 inches on all 4 sides. So it really isn't difficult. There is some diagonal scoring, but you know, it's not tricky. So 1.5 inches, all 4 sides. In fact, I might even flip this over and see if it's easier for you to see those score lines on the reverse. It may well be. Okay. Then we're going to score the diagonals. So where these meet, I'm just going to put a diagonal score line across there, across all 4 corners. I've flipped the paper over again, haven't I? How funny is that? I'm just so used to it's just trying to think about what might show up for you. And then I'm going to go from those outer edges of those diagonals to the outer edges of the other one. So from where that 1.5 is to where this one is. So again, I find it just works in my mind to kind of go round in and do all 4 rather than trying to do 2. But that's just probably the way my brain works. Try to kind of, there we go. There's our 3rd one, and then there's our 4th one. So I'm just going from this 1.5 to this 1.5. So you could mark it if you wanted to make it, but it's absolutely fine. So once you've done that, you've kind of got diagonal grid, and you want to score down the middle, so at 3 inches to where you've got that cross. So you can line it up at 3 inches, and you just top and bottom, and you can do that by lining up your little mark on the side. So you can do the top and bottom at the same time. Okay. And then the last little bit that you need to do is actually to do the diagonals just on this first sort of corner section, if I can describe it. So you're going down across the whole of the corner as well. So line that up. Okay. So once we've done that, we can pop our trimmer away and start our folding. So yeah, The reason it didn't show up on the ombre paper is because this isn't ombre on the reverse side. That'll be why then. Oh, losing the plot here, I'll tell you. So I'm just going to fold and reinforce all of these creases. Now, when you come to do your corner ones, once you've actually, let's fold these back because I wanted to do the. I love Bermuda Bay. Mind you, I love Rococo Rose too. So you're then going to fold, just reinforce all these corner creases as well. So all of these ones, the little side ones, just pinch together and just work those in each direction, because some of them are going to come in, some of them are going to come out. So innies and outies, have I done them all? I think I probably have. Oh, no, one more. Okay, so now what we're going to do is decide which piece of paper you're going to have on the outside, and I'm going to then come in just with a bit of seal and just fold those corners in. You don't need a lot, just need to fold them in to reinforce them. There we go, like so. So you see it's starting to take shape. Now what we want to do is make sure we've got our box shape. So there's our box. And what I'm doing with this is I'm actually going to fold each of these corners in on itself. So a little bit of glue on that side to fold it in. And I'm actually going to put a little on the outside as well. So it's just a case of just a tiny little bit. You can see it's just starting to give a really nice, a really nice kind of box. So you've actually got something that opens up and doesn't sort of flop everywhere, because obviously not everybody does origami, so they might find it a bit more tricky to put it back together if they wanted to. This is the only bit where it starts to get a little bit more awkward with the using the runner. And then the last little one, just open that up. So a little bit of glue in there, a little bit of glue there, and there we have our box shape. So now we've got our box shape, all we need to do is actually punch through to get our thread through. So if you look at this one, you'll see what I've done is the punching, I'm just folding that corner in. So if you imagine, I'm going to show you on this one, so where you've got the little vertical line, that one hasn't quite gone as true as I'd have liked. Let me just pop an extra fold, just pinch that together, there we go. So, sorry, what I was saying was, so that's where we're going to punch through with our hole punch. Just like so. And we do that again on each of the four sides. Now, obviously mine's mine's one of the old Stampin' Up ones, so it's a little bit, requires a little bit more pressure. You might find you've got one of these nice new kind of crocodile type ones. And then the last little bit then is to pop our ribbon in. So all we need to do is, now I'm using a knitter's needle just to pop the ribbon through. Suddenly, brainwave, why on earth I didn't think of this many years ago, no idea. It makes threading ribbons so much easier, so much less painful for you guys to watch as well. There we go. Clear the decks. And all you need to do now is just fold those little corners in on each one. You can just see it starts to come together. Just a little bit of gentle easing, and hey presto, when you pull your ribbon, you'll have a pretty little gift box. It does fit you can fit Ferrero in there, but I thought it was lovely for earrings, because you can just, there we go, pop them in on the inside there, and there we have a pair of pretty origami style boxes. As I say, the idea is with this that rather than the traditional origami box, this one just makes it a little bit easier and makes a little bit more of a receptacle that you could always use and keep open afterwards. Remove the ribbon, you've got a nice little box. So there we go. What do you think? Your preference? I still love Bermuda Bay. I love Blackberry Bliss. But anyway, a bit of fun to use up that free paper that you get. Purchase £45 worth of product, and you can. This is just one of the items you can choose as part of Celebration. So thanks for watching. Come back and see me again soon. If you'd like to purchase items, pop along to my Stampin' Up shop at heidismith.stampinup.net, or to my blog where you'll find links to lots of products. Thanks for watching. Bye.